Hello, this is Nelson. Today we'll be talking about Jaws, the movie. Came to life in 1975. The movie sparked a national terror about sharks and the fear of the massive creatures that continues today into the 21st century. The movie brought back to life the industry in Hollywood with since the most anticipated movie after Star Wars. Just picture this: a girl goes into the water at night. Everybody's drunk on the beach. The body's discovered. Chief Brody says that it's a shark attack, but the mayor convinces the chief to say, no, it was just a boating accident. We don't want to jeopardize the 4th of July for the island. So another swimmer goes and gets killed in front of his family on the beach. The boy is pulled underwater by the shark and witnessed by hundreds of people on the beach. The parent of the dead boy blames the chief for not closing the beaches. So then the mother of the boy, in turn, goes and says, well, I'm going to offer $3,000 to anyone who kills the shark. So the fishermen go out and they try and they find a shark and they say, oh, we killed the shark, so everybody's good, so we can go back and start swimming again. But then another person gets killed, this time in front of Chief Brody's son, Mike. The mayor finally listens to Chief Brody to hire Quint, a fisherman who hunts sharks and kills them. Brody asks for help from a marine biologist who's fascinated with sharks since he was the age of 12. Mind it now, Quint, the fisherman, offers to kill the shark for $10,000. Quint doesn't believe and approve of the scientific equipment that Hooper is using to hunt the shark. But he allows Quint and Hooper to join in the shark hunt. Chief Brody finally sees the shark and can't believe its size. Then he uses these words, the boat is not big enough. Meanwhile, Quint shoots the shark with a harpoon with a barrel attached to it, trying to drain the shark's energy. But the shark is too strong and returns into the dark shadow of the ocean because the barrel doesn't stop him. Quint decides to share a story why he hates sharks. You see, Quint is a survivor from World War II, the USS Indianapolis, a ship that was sunk, and the crew members were eaten by sharks while waiting to be rescued. Jaws returns in the morning and headbutts the boat in an attempt to sink it. Quint shoots the shark again in the back and it goes back underwater again. Chief Brody tries to call for help, but guess what? Quint breaks the radio with a bat. Quint's judgment is very clouded because he's trying to kill the shark. So Quint says, I have an idea. Let's bring the shark back. But the shark is too strong. Instead, Jaws pulls the crew back to sea, trying to run. Jaws pulls the boat until the engine doesn't function. Finally, Quint asks Hooper for help with his scientific equipment. So Hooper goes into the water in a shark cage in an attempt to poison the shark with a spear. The spear floats away because Jaws came from behind and hit the cage and knocking it loose. The cage is destroyed and Hooper has to evade by hiding in the reef from the shark. Jaws is mad and returns to the boat to attack the rest of the crew. Jaws jumps into the back of the boat and biting Quint's legs off and eventually killing him. So Chief Brody is trying to figure a way to kill the shark. So he finds a compressor of air, which is a large tube that they use to refill the scuba tanks, and he tries to put it into the shark mouth. The shark comes around and he pushes the tank into the shark's mouth. And when he comes around, he shoots it, causing a huge explosion. Hooper at the time comes back from the reef with Chief Brody and help build a raft from the boat debris to return back to Amity. Jaws was a great white shark movie in the summer blockbuster of 1975. Director Steven Spielberg, the first movie that really launched his career. Movie composer John Williams also received an Oscar for the best score. The movie elevated the attention of sharks around the country. The location in New England's coast, Martha's Vineyard, population grew from 5,000 to 15,000 visitors after the release of the movie. Jaws was one of the most favorite movies growing up and continues to watch each time it is broadcast on the cable networks or available on the subscribed channels. Thank you.